Alright, this afternoon, what's on the agenda? We are going to go see a young male leopard. Apparently he and his mother have a kill. The most likely scenario is the mother made the kill. And it's a nice cool afternoon, so hopefully we see some activity. Alright, so it's the Shumungwe young male. He's up in a marula feeding on a duiker kill. It's a small enough antelope for him to have taken down himself. He's old enough to start hunting on his own a little bit, but my guess is it's probably his mother that took it down and hoisted it. We haven't really seen much hunting behavior from him yet, although he'll probably be independent within the year. Most likely his mother, that we can't see at the moment, she's probably lying up in the long grass somewhere here or in a thicket nearby. Okay, this is great. The Shumungwe female, the mother, she's been found. She was lying up in another marula a couple of 100 meters away, and now she's come down and she's making a beeline back towards the kill. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when she gets there, if the sun will come down or she'll go straight up and try and snarl at him, get him off the kill. But we'll see. If she might not even go straight there, but she's only got about 150 meters to go. Let's see what happens. Alright, well the mother didn't go back up the tree, she just lay down in the long grass and went to sleep. And the young male's got a very full belly. He's just resting in the tree. He's watching a few impala that came out into the clearing. It's unlikely they'll have a crack at them for now, but it's going to be quite a dark night because it's a waning moon. So yeah, they've got a good chance when it gets a little bit darker. But we've left them for now, and we'll come and check up in the morning. Alright, so it's the next morning, we're back on site. The kill is still up in the tree behind me, but there's no sign of the leopards. We're trying to work out what's happened. There are a few tracks in the area, but they aren't fresh. Down over here, you can see there's some relatively fresh chunks of meat and decent size. So it looks like they might have made another kill. But why these chunks are here is anyone's guess. You know, our leopards often get robbed by hyenas before they can hoist. But if there were hyenas that stole the kill, these chunks wouldn't be here. They probably would have been eaten by the hyenas. So we're just circling the area, seeing if there's any sign of the mom and the cub, but nothing yet. We're on foot in a little drainage line close to where the kill was made. There's water down here, which is a more likely spot for them to come to drink. Being leopards, they're secretive. They like to come to secluded little drainage lines like this. Okay, just behind me here, you can see the remains of an impala kill. We were saying last night there's a good chance the leopards would try to get something after dark, even though they already had a kill. If there's an opportunity to get something else, they'd take it. This kill has been torn in half. My guess is it was stolen by hyenas, and they had a bit of a fight over it. That's where those chunks of meat came from. So the leopards have been found again. They're on the next hill crest along. It looks like they were robbed by hyenas, and they've just moved off for the time being. So they're lying up quite peacefully for now. We're hoping they're going to go back to the kill later. So the female's just come down from the termite mound. She moved over to the base of another marula tree where there's another impala carcass. So amazingly, it looks like she's made 3 kills in the space of 48 hours. 2 impalas, 1 duiker. The duiker's still hoisted back there, but I don't think they're going to be going back to that because this impala is much fresher. Chances are quite high that this evening, when night starts falling, hyenas start getting active, she's going to want to take it up a tree. So we want to be here just in case she hoisted. The leopard, before it hoists or even before it climbs a tree, will look up along the route it's going to take. So either the female misjudged how much of an overhang she was going to encounter, or she just completely pawned it. So I'm sure she'll try again a little bit later. Well, what a great end to the evening, finally seeing her getting it up to the tree. So after her spectacular failure of earlier, now she and her cub can feed in peace throughout the night. So we've left them be. Hopefully they're still there with full bellies in the morning. Alright, so if you've been following over the last day or two, you would have seen the female leopard and her cub on first a duiker kill, then an impala kill, which the female managed to hoist last night. We're not going to go there this morning. Another ranger is going to go check on them. We are going to go look for wild dogs. They usually get going very early in the morning and they can cover long distances, so we've got to get into the area they were last seen, move quite quickly. There are a couple of us having a look to see if they're still around. So searching for wild dogs is not the same as tracking lions and leopards. You see the tracks, you get a direction and you go, because the dogs are probably running up ahead of you, and the longer you spend on foot, the further and further you fall behind. So what's happening now is a couple of other rangers are up ahead. They're checking the last spot the dogs were seen last night. They're going to get a direction on the tracks, and the whole search team starts looking in that direction. Okay, the pack's been found. We're just waiting a little bit up ahead in a clearing. In the distance there, you won't be able to see them. There's some impalas grazing. They have no idea the wild dogs are coming. If the pack sees them, there's a good chance they're going to go after them, and then everything dissolves into chaos very quickly. This is now fast becoming a standard wild dog chase sighting. You don't see a lot of wild dogs. You see a whole lot of bushes going by very quickly, and you're working hard to try to find out where they've gone. Well, that was quite a run around they gave us, and as we expected, they came out with blood-covered faces, so they killed what looked like an impala. We just saw one running with a leg. So we're leaving them there for now. They got fairly full bellies. I don't think they'll be doing too much for the morning, and we'll see what we can find again this afternoon. Alright, lions are what we're after this afternoon. Apparently there was a mating pair. I believe the Ottawa male and a female, I'm not sure which female it was, down in the southwest of Londolozi towards the grassland. So we're going to head down there and see if we can find them. So we've managed to find these lions, but the grass is exceedingly long down here, so it's going to be tricky to get any kind of view over them. There, you might just see a tail wagging. Sorry, flicking. Lions don't wag. What a beautiful evening. Stunning sunset behind. Couldn't be better. Well, yesterday we spent a bit of time looking for wild dogs in the morning. This morning they've been found almost straight away by Ranger Bruce Arnott, so we're going to spend some time with them, see if they go on the hunt. Okay, it looks like they took off after something. I don't know what it was. I think maybe a scrub hare. Something just burst out of the grass and the whole pack started running. So they won't pass up any opportunity for food, but unfortunately something small like a scrub hare isn't going to go far between a pack of, I think it's 18 in this pack. What'll probably happen is the dog that killed the scrub hare will finish it off, and the whole pack will get moving again and they'll go after something bigger. Okay, the dogs are heading straight for a pack of impala that they haven't seen yet, just over the hill from where they are. As soon as they see them, I think the chase might be on. Okay, they're on the run, they're chasing something. Looks like impala, but thankfully it's wide open so we can follow. Looks like some of them are heading up towards the airstrip where it's nice and open. There'll be a lot of impala up there.
Bruce, is there visual?
Once again it dissolves into a crazy effort to try and stick with them. We've lost them. They've crossed the airstrip. Eyes are streaming, we're driving so fast. I imagine they would have got something. There's not a lot of room for these impala to run in these thickets. So now we've had to split up again to try and find them once more. One guy going north, other guy going south. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, okay, they've hit. We just heard on the radio. Now we've got to try and get there quite quickly. Okay, so these dogs don't know the kill has been made. It's at the next waterhole along. We're going to nip there because apparently a crocodile has now stolen a kill from the pack, the members of the pack that have made that kill. So we're going to go there. Okay, that's a crocodile. He's grabbed an impala ram. It's run from the dog. So as wild dog sightings go, that was pretty crazy. So much going on, you don't know where to look, where to drive, what to film, what to photograph, what to look at. So basic debrief, big herd of impala that the dogs chased all the way up over the airstrip towards a series of waterholes. Impala know that once a wild dog's locked on them, there's not a great chance of escape. So what will sometimes happen is if there's water, impala or other antelope fleeing from them will dive into the waterhole as a last resort. But unfortunately for this impala ram, not ideal since there was a big croc waiting, which snapped it up pretty quickly. And then another impala ram got caught by the dogs and then devoured, as you saw. So, successful hunt. Most likely they'll settle up for the morning. It's starting to get warm. And then this evening, because they've got very fast metabolisms, they'll probably move again and just maybe hunt again and probably be successful. They've got a very high success rate. So let's wrap it up and head home for some breakfast. And the coolest thing for me is that this little hopper over here, he stayed on their camera during the entire sighting, start to finish. He must have been holding very tight.